Now, let me explain. Let's see. Which one should I explain first? Mainly, there are there are some TV shows and movies that how you hear a British would say something. I am born in America. I am born in. I was born in Maryland. My last name is Tuthill, and that's a British last name. And my my dad. That's of course my dad's last name, and so on and so forth. And my granny is of course, my dad's mom, and her side of the family is Irish. Long story short, I was at Busch Gardens. My dad had to go there for some reason, and then they gave him some. I was still a kid. I think I was 14, and they gave my dad some kind of new updated paper or something, and it was Gaelic though. It wasn't real words. It had the original spelling of Ireland, of how you spell it in Ireland and other. Well, it was a Gaelic word, and it was IRE for era. Sorry, era. And let's see. I can't remember. I don't think it had a word like it had lass and lad in there. And anyways, moving on. Like I was saying, my dad's like, oh yeah, Justin, you have some Irish in you. Not like, oh, you're full blooded, no, or half blooded. And then when I was 16, he said that I also have British in me, including my last name being Tuthill. Definitely a British last name. You can look it up if you want. And after that, and oh yeah, I was reading some of the British words, and I was like, oh cool. Then when I was reading it, I saw Donny, meaning bathroom, restroom. Found out what trousers mean, because a British boy or something, we were walking by or something like that, and well, no, actually, it was my sister that went to Busch Gardens, and while she was there, she saw a boy asking his dad to hold his trousers. And if you do hear a British accent, sometimes, like most of the time, I haven't realized that I do sound like a full-blooded British. As you can already tell, I like the Dallas Cowboys. No, I'm not in Texas. It's actually very complicated. My dad is a Cowboys fan, and my uncle is. But just because they are doesn't mean I am. We all have our own reason. Yeah, so, like I was saying, and in England and Britain, they don't say cheerio. I don't even know what anyone's really getting at anymore. I don't even know if it's too much movies and TV shows that they've been watching. Or, watching too much cereal commercial. Cheerios, I like them. Anyways, right now I'm just making videos of me. Well, I've been trying to ask my uncle to make his own videos. 10 Years From Now is my Uncle Brett's band name. He's the lead singer. And, I forgot about that part. When I was 20, my grandpa Bill, of course, my mom's dad. He said, always had that man part where, you have to look at something, staring at something while you're talking. It's like, and he's trying to read back at, the person, which is I'm looking at the camera, but still. And like I was saying, oh yes, he is saying that I have Scottish in me. Well, actually, I think I was 18. He said something about having German, and then later on, he said something about me having Scottish in me. The Scottish part you probably are able to tell, because you know how sometimes when you like, especially if you listen to me in person, you're like, yo man, I can't hear you. Talk louder. And I mean it too, especially in person. I forgot you can like go a different area. Like there's this one part of the YouTube that I went to. It said not just she said not just Cheerios. She said something else. She said like we don't say this, we don't say, I mean she was making it very specific too. She was in England, I think. England or Britain. I think it was England. And UK is not England nor Britain. UK is just UK. It's like saying this is the United States of America, but we're not saying Virginia is part of, United States. Or not, or Washington isn't the USA, or Washington is the USA. We're not saying that. It's like UK is like saying USA, pretty much. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying separately, pretty much separately. Anyways, I'm trying to make things as specific as possible. That's why it kind of sounds a bit confusing. Like I said, a lot of times people have been saying that they hear a British accent from me, and I don't hear anything. Like, all I hear is me talking in a regular voice. So, I don't know where you're getting I sound like a British. I'm not saying I hate British. I'm saying I hate every race. I do kind of dislike Americans because how they ended up treating me like a full-blooded British when I was in my childhood. That's why I pretty much keep the beard. Of course, as you can tell from my dad's side, it's not like a woman can have a beard. Had myself thinking for a moment there. See? Anyways, this is Brian. He's one of my favorite guys. Hopefully he won't be like Marion Barber and decide to leave, who. Because, Marion Barber pretty much left on his own from the Dallas Cowboys. And I literally ended up having the real jersey inside my closet. I just don't feel like getting up and getting it. Anyways, like I said, message me back if anything, say, hey, I do hear the British accent from you, or British voice, whatever. I'm hearing a lot though that we took the British's words and made it our own, because like I said, I'm born here in America. So yeah, I think that's probably it. And I hope you have a good day. So yeah. See ya.